you want to know a lot about lymphatics. It's all about lymphatics. What do we call a response that's associated with production of antibodies? An immune response associated with production of antibodies, yeah. What do we call it? Humoral. Sarah, you're good. You're ready. You're on top of your game. You got this going. There's a term for this. Oh, well, infiedo. But I'm thinking about something else. It's on flick. In fleek. Is it on fleek?
It's on fleek.
On fleek. Is that right? Is that saying appropriately? On fleek.
I mean,
okay, that was just a passing fancy.
It was so last year.
Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay. So let's talk about the respiratory tract. How about that? How about we talk about the respiratory tract? Who wants to be challenged? Raise your hand.
Everybody.
Nobody! Nobody, you not want to know how much you know?
I just don't like being put on the spot.
But, let me say this
I don't like
something.
being put on the spot. I know you're going to have to be on the spot when you're in nursing. I know.
No. What I want to say is, and this is kind of like nursing, it's a very safe environment. Okay? I want you to think of this as a very safe environment.
yeah, we're not going to judge you either.
We're not, yeah. Anybody here is going to judge Hunter?
Your hand is up, Dr. Bennett.
No, nobody's going to judge. Does that make you feel better?
Why would they admit to it?
What's that?
Why would they admit to it? Really?
Secretly to themselves.
Really?
they're like,
Well, hopefully they would not admit to it. And if they go to judge, then they'll realize, oh, wait.
You have to
That's
admit
not-
it to God, the bacteria.
Okay.
Anybody who's judging, God is watching you.
Oh my God, I let Eric that last night.
Okay. So does that make y'all feel better? It's a safe environment?
No.
All right, so who wants to be challenged?
Sarah raised her hand.
Sarah, thank you. Thank you.
I'll be challenged with someone.
Yes, that sounds better. A partner.
Yeah, I'll be partnered up with Sarah.
lone wolf.
Sarah, I'll be your partner.
Sarah.
You'll probably be the stronger
Has
twin.
anyone heard from Jasmine?
She didn't
She
tell me
was-
that she wasn't going to be
Yeah,
here
she was in the
today.
group thing.
Okay.
She was studying.
All right, so Sarah, here's your question. This is like Jeopardy. What are the 3 layers of the respiratory membrane?
Oh
Be comfortable.
gosh. There's the capillary membrane,
Capillary endothelium.
endothelium.
Pulmonary capillary endothelium. Use your words. Second,
There's the, I know there's something in the middle, but then there's the alveolar.
type 1 alveolar
Yeah.
epithelium. And what's in the middle? You can call a friend if you want.
I want to phone a friend. So let's go a friend.
My line broken.
I thought I knew my stuff.
It would-
Yeah, you think you're
Go ahead, Abby, go ahead.
Basement membrane?
Basement membranes. Use basement membranes.
Thank you,
What
friend.
else in
Good
there?
job, Abby.
What else in there?
Capillary endothelium.
No. what was
You
the
remember,
name?
by the way, Sarah, you remember back in the day when you and Abby used to sit right there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those were good days.
Those, yeah, good- yeah.
Thanks.
That was the days. Good times. Good times. Okay. Wow, that was a tough question, I guess.
Yeah,
Really
much so.
It's
really early.
Who wants to be challenged next?
Can we have a buddy?
I'll give you a buddy.
Alyssa, me and you.
Okay, all right.
Oh, God.
Is this going to be math? Because the math I don't have.
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
I was going to ask if we could go over the math.
yeah.
This isn't math.
Okay, good. Okay.
We're not there yet, guys.
Oh, are we balancing equations?
No, this is the,
Oh, no. Not the bicarbonate thing, right?
yeah.
Okay, can you just finish that little equation for me?
Well, I know that's bicarbonate.
Yeah, the things.
All right, so come on up here, Alyssa, and just put the,
But what if I don't remember how to put the symbols?
Okay, I got it.
It's come on. There you go.
all right.
That was a close one.
What did I put there?
I think it's like, is it right?
Okay, finish it up, I'm listening, I'll tell you.
I forgot the equation for bicarbonate. I don't want to say acid because I'm not pretty sure. Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Wait. I think it's supposed to be like a little 3.
If you can balance it, it's like
Is this right?
That's it, except put a little negative, it's an ion, so put a little negative sign
Where, at the end?
above the O, right? That's close enough. So make sure you know your equation and can use it.
Did you ever do that again?
No
I will
promises.
find you.
No promises.
I will find you.
All right, complete this statement. Hypoventilation leads to
Hypercapnia.
what type of acid-base disturbance? Hypoventilation leads to what type of acid-base disturbance?
Respiratory.
But wait, go back to Sarah. Sarah, what did you say?
Hypercapnia.
Hypercapnia. So another way of saying that is instead of hypoventilation, you could say hypercapnia. Leads to what type of acid-base disturbance?
Respiratory acidosis.
Say it again.
Respiratory acidosis.
Respiratory acidosis, that's correct.
Yeah, kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Kitty
Oh, I thought you said kitty cat.
I thought you said kitty. That was
So that's kind of
so
weird.
many.
That would have been no. Sorry, cat.
That's weird. So many.
Okay. This is getting weird.
Yeah, it was just creepy.
No, I would never call it.
All right. I know y'all are friends.
Right, but no. You want to hear something really awkward?
What's that?
The nurse was when my sister was like going through contractions and everything, she was saying like, oh, did you want to come feel the head? Like, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to do that.
I'll wait till it comes out.
Right. I just feel it when she gets here.
Right.
I was like,
Feel them so many.
That's the weird thing.
It's
Really
my
asked me
sister.
that?
Yeah.
I literally would
The
leave
nurse
the
was in
hospital.
my sister like this. She's like, you want to come feel her head? And I was like, oh.
Did she know that you were in nursing school?
Yeah, that's why.
That's
But
why.
like,
But it's
my
still weird, but it's
sister.
like
I'm
you're
just
still-
like,
Yeah, you mean when the head was crowded?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a little too, yeah.
I would have left the hospital and I would have never.
It would be like, oh yeah, sure, why not? It's sister.
Be like, bye, I'll see you when the baby's here. Good luck.
I would take a bath and then
Okay.
I missed that. And I just heard the last one.
Can you give us a math problem?
Oh, we could get there. I thought y'all didn't want to go there.
I think we should
I would
build
love
up.
to
Yeah.
go there.
Can we build up to there?
Keep going as you are.
Who wants to go to the bath? Raise your hand.
I think we should
I
build
think
up.
We'll get there. We'll get
What
there.
you said, go so bad.
All right.
Math.
Man, nobody knows. I'm hearing wrong.
What is the smallest type of bronchiole called?
No respiratory.
What type of epithelium does a respiratory bronchiole have? Simple cuboidal, yeah. Okay, very good. And then respiratory bronchioles lead into what airways?
Alveolar ducts.
Alveolar ducts, very good. How do you distinguish a bronchiole from a bronchus?
Oh, pilot cartilage.
So,
You got
all right,
excited.
you're right, be more specific though. Are you saying that bronchioles have hyaline cartilage?
Yes. No. Bronchus, you can see have a hyaline cartilage, and bronchioles you can't because they're smaller. And
Is it because they're just smaller?
no.
It's because they're not surrounded by hyaline cartilage.
Yeah.
Would instead, so bronchioles don't have plates of cartilage around them. Instead, what do they have? They have a proportionate increase in what?
Smooth
Smooth muscle.
That's in a book, right?
It's all in the book.
I heard that.
It is all in the book. Okay. Name for me 2 accessory muscles of inspiration. Scalene. So you could have said pectoralis minor. What muscles are typically used during quiet inspiration?
The diaphragm and external, or is it internal? External.
External and the crossals, right?
I get that mixed up.
What nerve innervates the diaphragm?
The phrenic.
Phrenic. And the phrenic nerve is derived from what segments of the spinal cord?
Feet, floor, and eyes.
Keep the diaphragm alive. All right. What do we call? Make sure you know your pulmonary function test. In fact, if I have some pulmonary function test diagrams on the test, that you can kind of identify different volumes or capacities. What do we call the volume of air that moves in and out of our lungs during quiet breathing? Tidal volume. Now, above and beyond tidal volume, if we take a maximum breath in, what is that volume of air? What do we call that volume of air above tidal volume? The peak inspiratory capacity.
Inspiratory reserve volume.
Inspiratory reserve volume. So vital capacity is equal to blank plus blank plus blank.
Inspiratory, tidal, and expiratory.
And expiratory reserve volume, right? Make sure you remember the difference between obstructive airway disease and restrictive airway disease. You differentiate those by pulmonary function testing. What the chemoreceptors, where are they located? The chemoreceptors for respiration.
The aortic arch in the carotid bodies.
Carotid body, right, and the carotid sinuses, they call
Yeah.
carotid bodies. What 3 conditions do they sense to trigger an increase in the rate and depth of ventilation? Yeah, what are the triggers for an increase in the rate and depth of ventilation?
Oh, low pH,
Low pH,
carbon dioxide, no, high carbon dioxide.
hypercapnia, and what else? That's 2 of the 3. What's the third one? Hypoxemia. Low oxygen levels. Of those 3 conditions, which one is the most potent stimulus for respiration?
The carbon dioxide.
Hypercapnia. That's the one that's the most potent stimulus. How y'all doing so far? Is this all coming back? Is it good
The
times?
respiratory is coming back easier than the lymphatic.
Yeah.
True or false? True or false? Intrapleural pressure is always lower than intrapulmonary pressure. True or false? Intrapleural pressure is always lower than intrapulmonary pressure. Wait, hold on, we have a disagreement. You say false, you say true? Who says false? Raise your hand.
I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong too, but
I'm not sure. I'm just saying, I'd rather be wrong and learn what's wrong.
Yeah, Sarah's correct. It is always lower. It's that negative pressure with respect to the lungs that keeps the lungs expanding. if you lose that negative intrapleural pressure, when I say negative, I mean it being lower than intrapulmonary. If you lose that, then the lung collapses. So it's true. And by the way, in general, the intrapulmonary pressure tends to equilibrate with atmospheric pressure because intrapulmonary is open to atmosphere. So you can also say intrapleural pressure tends to always be lower than atmospheric pressure. I could say the same thing there. Okay. What is the definition of ventilation?
Gas exchange going through the
Okay. You said two different things.
Okay, let me start.
When you say gas exchange, we're talking about diffusion of gases.
Yeah, so you're just breathing in and out. So that's what ventilation.
That's correct. So it's movement of air into and out of your lungs. That's all ventilation is. You're correct. But when you say gas exchange,
Yeah, that's
well,
all. It's like,
you
let me
didn't,
start
yeah,
over.
you didn't mean to say that, but gas exchange instead would be what? Let's say gas exchange at the level of lungs is called external respiration, yeah. External respiration. Now, true or false? The pH of venous blood is lower than the pH of arterial blood. How many people say true? How many people say false? Yeah, what happens is venous blood picks up CO2. Okay? And CO2 reacts with water to form hydrogen. So if instead of, when you go to draw arterial blood gases, if you hit a vein instead, one of the ways you recognize that that was a vein, number one, the blood is darker. Okay, it doesn't come back into the syringe with as much force.